the mysterious Oakville Blobs, Unexplained Gelatinous Rain of 1994. In the summer of 1994, the small town of Oakville, Washington, became the epicenter of one of the most bizarre and unexplainable weather phenomena ever recorded. Nestled in the Pacific Northwest, Oakville was an unassuming town, known more for its lush green landscapes and tight-knit community than for anything out of the ordinary. However, on August 7, 1994, Oakville experienced an event that would leave residents bewildered and spark a mystery that remains unsolved to this day. On that fateful day, a peculiar rain fell over Oakville. Instead of the usual droplets of water, a gelatinous substance descended from the sky, covering a 20-square-mile area. The blobs, about the size of rice grains, were clear and slightly sticky, resembling a translucent jelly. As they landed, they coated rooftops, trees, streets, and everything else in their path. The phenomenon occurred multiple times over a 3-week period, leaving the town in a state of confusion and concern. At first, residents were merely puzzled by the strange rain. However, curiosity quickly turned to worry when many of them began to experience flu-like symptoms after coming into contact with the blobs. People reported feeling nauseous, dizzy, and experiencing difficulty breathing. Even more unsettling, pets were also affected, with some falling seriously ill and others, unfortunately, dying. The sudden onset of these symptoms, coupled with the mysterious rain, prompted many to seek answers. Local authorities collected samples of the substance and sent them to various labs for analysis. The initial tests revealed something astonishing. The blobs contained human white blood cells. This discovery only deepened the mystery, as it was unclear how such cells could be present in the rain. Additional tests indicated that the blobs contained bacteria of unknown origin, further complicating the situation. Despite extensive testing, no definitive explanation was found for the presence of the blobs or their composition. Theories about the origin of the Oakville Blobs began to circulate, ranging from the plausible to the fantastical. One popular theory suggested that the blobs were the result of military experiments gone awry. Oakville is situated near several military bases, and some residents speculated that the substance could have been a byproduct of weapons testing or biological experiments. However, the military denied any involvement, and no evidence was found to support this theory. Another theory proposed that the blobs were related to airplane waste. Some speculated that the gelatinous substance could have been released from aircraft passing overhead. However, regulations require that airplane waste be treated and coloured blue, which did not match the clear, jelly-like blobs that fell on Oakville. Additionally, the widespread nature of the phenomenon and the repeated instances of the rain seemed to rule out this explanation. A more unusual theory suggested that the blobs were a form of marine life, such as jellyfish, that had been lifted into the atmosphere by a waterspout and then deposited over Oakville. While waterspouts have been known to lift marine creatures and deposit them on land, the lack of any identifiable marine organisms within the blobs made this theory less convincing. Furthermore, the presence of human white blood cells and bacteria within the substance did not align with this explanation. As scientists and researchers struggled to find answers, the residents of Oakville were left to cope with the strange aftermath. The mysterious blobs had disrupted their lives and left them with more questions than answers. Despite the unsettling nature of the event, the community banded together, supporting each other through the uncertainty. Local leaders organized town meetings to discuss the phenomenon and keep residents informed about ongoing investigations. Over time, the blobs gradually disappeared, either dissolving into the ground or being washed away by subsequent rains. The flu-like symptoms experienced by many residents eventually subsided, though the memory of the strange rain lingered. For some, the Oakville Blobs became a topic of local legend, a story told to newcomers and passed down through generations. As years passed, interest in the Oakville Blobs remained, attracting the attention of paranormal investigators, conspiracy theorists, and curious minds from around the world. The event was featured in various documentaries and television shows, each offering their own interpretations and theories. Despite the renewed interest, no new evidence emerged to explain the phenomenon conclusively. In an attempt to keep the mystery alive and spark further investigation, a local historian named John Hastings dedicated himself to preserving the story of the Oakville Blobs. He collected eyewitness accounts, scientific reports, and media coverage, compiling them into a comprehensive archive. Hastings believed that understanding the Oakville Blobs required a multidisciplinary approach, involving not just scientists, but also historians, sociologists, and environmentalists. One significant development occurred when Hastings uncovered a connection between the Oakville Blobs and a similar event that had taken place decades earlier. In 1950, in the small town of Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, residents reported a strange, gelatinous rain that shared many characteristics with the Oakville incident. Samples from the Punxsutawney event, though limited, also contained unusual biological materials. While the two events were separated by both time and geography, the similarities were striking enough to warrant further comparison. Hastings' discovery led to renewed scientific interest in the Oakville Blobs. A team of researchers from a nearby university decided to re-examine the samples using modern technology and advanced analytical techniques. The new tests provided some intriguing insights. They detected complex organic compounds and microbial life that were not identified in the original analysis. However, these findings still did not offer a definitive explanation for the blob's origin. Despite the continued mystery, the Oakville Blobs left a lasting impact on the town and its residents. The event underscored the need for thorough scientific investigation and the importance of preparedness for unusual occurrences. The town of Oakville embraced its unique history, even celebrating an annual Blob Fest to commemorate the strange rain and foster community spirit. The Oakville Blobs serve as a reminder of the many mysteries our world holds and the limits of human understanding. While science has made tremendous strides in explaining natural phenomena, there are still events that defy easy explanation. The Oakville Blobs, with their peculiar composition and unexplained origins, remain a testament to the wonder and complexity of the natural world. In reflecting on the Oakville Blobs, it is important to consider the broader implications of such unexplained events. They challenge our assumptions and encourage us to think creatively about the natural world. They also highlight the interconnectedness of various scientific disciplines and the need for collaboration in solving complex mysteries. The story of the Oakville Blobs is more than just a strange weather event. It is a tale of curiosity, resilience, and the human quest for understanding. It reminds us that even in the most ordinary of places, extraordinary things can happen. The blob's mysterious nature continues to inspire those who seek to unravel the unknown and pushes the boundaries of scientific exploration. As we move forward, the Oakville Blobs will likely remain one of the great unsolved mysteries of our time. They will continue to captivate and perplex, serving as a source of fascination for generations to come. In the end, the Oakville Blobs are a symbol of the enduring mystery of our world and the never-ending journey to uncover its secrets. In a bid to shed more light on the phenomenon, a collaboration between environmental scientists and local meteorologists was initiated. The goal was to explore the environmental conditions that might have contributed to the creation of the blobs. They looked into factors such as air pressure, temperature, humidity levels, and wind patterns during the times when the blobs appeared. Their findings indicated that there were indeed unusual atmospheric conditions present, but nothing conclusive enough to explain the gelatinous rain. Meanwhile, sociologists studying the event noted the psychological and communal impact of the phenomenon on Oakville residents. The shared experience of dealing with such an inexplicable event brought the community closer together, fostering a sense of unity and mutual support. It also sparked a surge in local folklore, with stories about the blobs becoming a part of Oakville's cultural fabric. These stories ranged from humorous anecdotes to more eerie and speculative tales about alien involvement or government conspiracies. local artists and writers found inspiration in the Oakville Blobs, creating works that captured the mysterious and almost surreal nature of the event. Paintings depicting the blobs falling from the sky, short stories exploring various theories, and even a local play dramatizing the town's response to the blobs added to the cultural tapestry of Oakville. This artistic exploration helped keep the memory of the blobs alive and provided a creative outlet for grappling with the unknown. In 2004, a decade after the blobs first appeared, Oakville held a commemorative event featuring a symposium with scientists, historians and residents who had witnessed the phenomenon. This event aimed to bring together different perspectives and perhaps generate new insights into the mystery. While the symposium did not produce definitive answers, it highlighted the importance of interdisciplinary dialogue in understanding complex phenomena. The symposium also featured a panel discussion with representatives from NASA and NOAA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, who shared their expertise on atmospheric and space phenomena. They discussed the possibility of unusual meteorological events and the remote chance of extraterrestrial involvement. While they maintained a cautious stance, their participation underscored the serious scientific interest the Oakville Blobs had garnered. The Oakville Blobs also sparked interest in the field of cryptozoology, the study of creatures whose existence has not been proven. Some cryptozoologists speculated that the blobs might be related to undiscovered life forms or microorganisms that could provide clues to the origins of life on Earth. This perspective, while highly speculative, added another dimension to the ongoing intrigue surrounding the blobs. In subsequent years, the story of the Oakville Blobs was included in academic courses on environmental science, meteorology, and even folklore. It served as a case study in how communities respond to unexplained events and the role of scientific inquiry in addressing public concerns. Professors used the event to teach students about the scientific method, critical thinking, and the importance of maintaining an open, yet skeptical mindset when faced with the unknown. The Oakville Blobs also found their way into popular culture, featuring in episodes of television series dedicated to mysteries and unexplained phenomena. These shows often presented the story with a mix of dramatization and factual reporting, keeping the audience engaged while providing an overview of the event. Such media exposure ensured that the mystery of the Oakville Blobs reached a broader audience, keeping the curiosity alive. In 2019, on the 25th anniversary of the event, Oakville hosted a large-scale Blob Fest that attracted visitors from across the country. The festival included scientific exhibits, art installations, and a series of talks by experts in various fields. The highlight was a reenactment of the blob's fall, using environmentally safe materials to simulate the original event. This celebration not only honored the town's unique history, but also reinforced the community's spirit and resilience. As the years went by, the Oakville Blobs continued to be a subject of fascination and study. Researchers from diverse fields revisited the samples and data, applying new technologies and methodologies in hopes of uncovering more information. While the mystery remained unsolved, each new study added a layer of understanding, contributing to the broader knowledge of atmospheric and biological phenomena. In a sense, the Oakville Blobs symbolize the intersection of science, mystery, and the human experience. They remind us that our world is full of wonders, waiting to be discovered and understood. The persistence of the Oakville community in seeking answers reflects the broader human drive to explore, learn, and make sense of the world around us. Ultimately, the Oakville Blobs stand as a testament to the power of curiosity and the importance of scientific inquiry. They challenge us to keep asking questions, to remain open to new possibilities, and to appreciate the beauty of the unknown. As we continue to explore the mysteries of our world, the story of the Oakville Blobs will undoubtedly inspire future generations to seek knowledge and embrace the wonder of discovery.